Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Titans going up against the Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Johnson, and he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. To throw, Mariota. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Mariota. And he rifles one incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Johnson on the counter. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He's at the 30, past the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Back to it after the pick six. Mariota toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Fresh set of downs here. Mariota now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On second down, Johnson. And he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
They run with a rookie from Cal, Kolfrani Muhammad. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. From the gun, Mariota to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So here we go, first and 10 now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
They run again with Ajayi. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the end zone, Tannehill. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by C.O. Moore. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Mariota to throw it. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing, Mariota. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal here from the 2. They'll run it with Johnson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
To Johnson again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Ryan Succop for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And coming up later tonight in the NFL, we'll have the Chiefs heading down to Houston to take on the Texans. And then on Monday night, it'll be an NFC North battle. Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field.
Traditional rivals getting after it one more time.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. Ajayi's going to go. 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ajayi, 77 yards, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They go to Johnson again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down throw for Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he appears well on his way to another big game. And you remember 2016, partner. He became just the 4th player in NFL history to have 3 200-yard rushing games in a season.
2 of them were back-to-back. Steelers in Week 6, Bills in Week 7. Here's Ajayi. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill under a heavy rush, and down he goes. C.O. Moore leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A first throw for the backup Cutler. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
In the red zone this time. First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on first down. Right side, there's Decker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go.
The Wildcat to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Mariota now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw is Mariota. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In his 10th year, here's Brett Kern to punt this one. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll They'll start out on the ground with a J. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tannehill on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or 2 shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. A beautiful fake. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out come the Titans now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here's Johnson. And he's got room. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To Decker over the middle. A good pickup there, a 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jeremiah Tauchu able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Johnson, and an alley to run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Dolphins have got it. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And his kick is good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive, and when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
Here's Mariota. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now a first down following that long gain. Now Mariota. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. There he goes left side.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
1st and goal from the 8. Now it's Ajayi. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Jay Ajayi, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They'll run it with Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on, let's go.
The direct snap to Johnson. They'll run with Muhammad. Oh, good move. He's got the first down and more past the 40. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Time running out here on the play clock. First down, Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Mariota. And able to find Decker. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. To throw Mariota. Over the middle complete. That's Decker. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Duke Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And he's got it up and through. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Jay's gonna go. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for Miami. 73 yards. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm getting fucked pretty hard by Madden, that's for sure.
So I've heard.
He's not even trying anymore, dude, and it's still just letting him just fucking do whatever he wants. It's crazy. Never seen anything like this. Never.
Hey, now what's the sample? I've got him in GTFL.
Teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Fucking getting sick.
Now Johnson. That's a room to roll now.
The weather's starting to break.
But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Do I have a drop in temperature or something?
Yeah. Well, the temperature here tends to yo-yo. Like it can be 80 degrees one day and then 68 next.
No.
Especially, you know, right around when the weather starts to change, you know, fall to winter, winter to spring, whatever. Or I should say summer to fall, and then winter to spring. I have no consistency in the temperature.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. This is Muhammad. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to pick up some ground, and they did.
Take this shit right now.
The Titans are 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mariota got his man complete over the middle. It's Decker, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
God threw it right to him. Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna run the ball the rest of the game. Fuck that shit. I just want out of here. Now Woodyard got hurt. I'm already strapped at middle linebacker.
Do what?
Fucking Woodyard just got hurt.
Oh shit, wait. What happened? I went to fix this damn Alka-Seltzer and I came back and he had the ball.
No, I just threw a pick. Yep.
Oh, that's the bird.
Yeah. Fucking birds.
I fucked up. I If you run a 4-3, you might want to move the other guy down a little more. 50 tackle.
No, I'm not. I'm 3-4.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll probably settle men some, but
I'm not sure one of those guys.
I just don't want nobody else getting hurt.
Third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll run the back. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here.
The boy must be asleep, huh?
In the running game.
No, they're not here.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays.
Yeah, she went over to her mom's. Probably because I was cussing.
Yeah.
I think we just saw some evidence of what Tennessee was talking about in the offseason, really emphasizing on defense, forcing fumbles. Only forced 4 in all of 2016.
That Mac dude's fumbled twice on him. He's still got in his starting defense, so this should be ugly. That dude right there all game has got in. Attitude or whatever his name is.
Oh, Jeremy Township.
Every, I mean, all game he's got in.
Before he could take his first step. Castle's going to throw for the first time since coming on.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Finish breaking up. Ready to drink you.
Unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down. It's been this
Whoops, that's it. Oh, it's nothing.
This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they work together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to it.
On third down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
Those are all scratchy.
On for his second down. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Stopped up to the point where I can still kind of breathe, but it's not enough. Gotta breathe through my mouth and shit.
Yeah.
Punt that time. And it'll be Dolphin football. And out come the Dolphins now. Last time the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard is.
I think I've still got some nasal spray left. I could probably do that. Had me clear for a good 12 hours.
So trying to strip the ball defense, just tackle him. Jeez.
Oh, I'm saying go, Cubs, go! Go, Cubs, go!
This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Go, boy.
Staying on the ground with that. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard.
Oh, yay, my Alka-Seltzer's ready.
Someone got hurt.
Your team is?
I don't know.
His running back, it looked like. No, he just jumped up.
They keep it on the ground. Back again. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they not
Oh, yeah,
Weird.
shoulder tear, tight end.
My controller just randomly shut off.
as to give up their edge, their gaps,
Shit might be dead.
No, it's fully charged.
Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3 and 6. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 34. It's a gain of 5, and it'll lead to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the ball. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
That game's gone final now at Heinz Field. And the Steelers coming away victorious there.
All right.
If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
The 3rd and final timeout for the shitbags.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Second down following the run.
Did you make a playbook?
Yes and no. I just kind of added some plays. No big deal.
Now passing.
Fuck it.
I say to you, women.
Passing interference. Hell yeah.
If I can't matter the women, how the fuck am I supposed to make them a cake then?
I'm just gonna be petty and kick a 60-yard field goal. I think I missed it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I missed it. Suck up didn't have enough leg.
Nope, bounced off the crossbar. Had it been a 59-yarder, he'd have made it.
As an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. When you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they move back over 503-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, hey. Be right back. I gotta take a look at shit.
Alright, man.